Ever wondered how to turn any photo into a bold, eye-catching graffiti artwork without picking up a spray can? In this video, we're taking ordinary images and transforming them into street-style graffiti designs that you can print directly onto t-shirts, hoodies, or any DTF project. No expensive software, no messy paint, just simple steps with AI and Kittl. What is graffiti artwork? Graffiti artwork is more than just spray paint on walls. It's a form of visual expression that combines bold lines, dynamic shapes, and vibrant colors. It's edgy, urban, and full of personality. The style often includes stylized lettering, abstract forms, and paint splashes that make each piece feel alive and unique. When it is digitally used, graffiti works so well for apparel and merchandise because it instantly grabs attention. Those bold colors and flowing lines pop on fabric, whether it's a hoodie, t-shirt, or tote bag. It's not just art, it's a statement piece. Fans of streetwear, urban culture, or anyone looking for something eye-catching naturally gravitate toward graffiti-inspired designs. Why graffiti is perfect for DTF printing. When it comes to DTF printing, graffiti checks all the boxes. Its high contrast lines and vibrant color gradients translate beautifully onto fabric. You don't have to worry about losing detail, and it creates that crisp, full-color look that makes your prints stand out. Now that you know why graffiti works for merch and why it's perfect for DTF, let's jump into Kittl and show you how to turn any image into a graffiti-style artwork using AI. Open Kittl and start a new project. Set the resolution to 300 dpi, and it will automatically change the size to 5000 by 5000 pixels. Then click Create. Import your image and make it fit the canvas. Click the artboard, then select Smartboard. Click the prompt box and paste the prompt we made. Make sure to use the Nano Banana Pro model, then click Generate. And here's the result. It looks amazing with those random tags and has a slightly messy vibe. I wanted to generate another one as an option, so just repeat the same process. Click the artboard again, select Smartboard, paste the prompt, then click Generate. Now this is what we call graffiti. I love it. Much less messy than the previous one, and it even changed the text to Superstars. I'm totally satisfied with this one. Next, just click the export icon, make sure the smartboard you want to download is selected, set the resolution to 300 dpi, and click Download. I'll try another design using one of Kittl's templates. Using the same process, click the artboard, and then select Add Smartboard. Click the prompt box and then paste the prompt we made. Now choose the Nano Banana Pro model, change the aspect ratio to match your design input, then click Generate. And here's the result. It looks amazing. It also changed the font of the word transfer into a more graffiti-style look. I love the outline on the sword and snake. It really makes the design stand out. I'll generate another one to get another option. Just follow the same process. I gotta say, I love this design even more. I love the color combination and all the text was transformed. It also looks cleaner than the other one. I'm satisfied with this one, so I'll download it. Next, just click the export icon, set the resolution to 300 dpi, Make sure the smart board you want to download is selected and click Download.
Hey superstars, if you want to know the exact prompt we use, it's all in the DTF prompt playbook. 20 AI prompts built specifically for DTF. Link is in the description below. Now back to your video.
And if you want to print your design, head over to our website, transfersuperstars.com. We offer different services to help you print your design. For gang sheet transfers, under the Gang Sheet section, click on DTF Gang Sheet Builder. Here you can choose how your gang sheet will be. Sizes range from 22 by 12 to 22 by 100. You can also select how many copies you want to order. Once you're set, click Build your DTF Gang Sheet. When prompted, click on Start a brand new gang sheet. Upload your images. Once done, click on each image and place it on a gang sheet. Then, click Edit Image to access this new feature on our website. As you can see, there are 5 tools here: Remove Background, Upscale Quality, Halftone, Crop, and Color tools. For now, let's remove the background. Once done, click Apply, and it will automatically return to the gang sheet. Let's try the other one and repeat the same process of removing the background. Finalize the size and position for it to fit in the gang sheet according to your preference. For this design, I'll make the back piece large with a width of 11 inches and use our logo as the front design at 10 inches. Rotate the images and adjust their positions so they won't overlap. Finally, click Save and then Add to Cart.
Most creators get stuck switching between a dozen different apps just to get one design right. You don't need a million subscriptions, you just need Kittl. Whether you're generating AI art, refining typography, or prepping files for print, Kittl's one of the tools that actually brings it all to life. Stop overcomplicating your workflow. Sign up using the link below to grab 25% off of any plan and start creating faster today. The print is ready, let's take a closer look.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's take a closer look here. Guys, this looks clean. This actually looks like if you actually tagged up the wall, it would come out like this, like the drip off of the words, the drip off of the actual design, the different colors. Yeah, this looks like it was some hand-created art. Like, this looks incredible, guys. I like it a lot. It's gonna look a lot better on a shirt, so let's get started. We're starting with the white Smart Blank Style 402. It has that premium feel that works perfectly for clean DTF transfers. I like using this tee because it holds its shape, color, and fine detail very well. Basically the ideal canvas for a high quality print. If you guys want to check them out, I've linked more info in the description below. Next, we're actually going to be firing up the Fever 15x15 heat press. This machine has been a workhorse for us, guys. Super consistent, reliable, and behind a lot of our successful press jobs. All right, guys, for this heat press settings, we have it on 300 degrees on a 10-second interval press time with heavy pressure. I know usually we do 7 seconds, but for this heat press exactly, only goes for 5-second intervals, so 10 seconds is nearly enough. All right, guys? All right, let's get started. All right, guys, let's get started. I do have the laser already preset up because I want it to be perfectly aligned. Let's get this shirt on here. I'm gonna do the same similar method of aligning this shirt. I do want the collar all the way up and then just filling the edges to make sure that they are completely even. All right, guys. let me get our first design. All right, guys, let's start with the first one. So again, what we're gonna do is actually make a midway point. All right, we wanna make sure that this is on here correctly. So we're gonna make ourselves a little midway point. And then making sure that both lines are right on there. Okay, that looks pretty good, pretty promising. Pretty well aligned, awesome. All right, I think it's set to press. Take a closer look at it. Again, guys, I say this all the time. I recommend waiting 15 seconds, especially if you see fire and detail, like the little splats of paint and everything like that. You want to make sure that this comes out correctly. But since it is a hot or cold peel, you can just peel instantly and not having to worry about it. So all the paint's still there, looks really nice. I am going to use the matte finishing sheet because I do want to kind of simulate if we put it on like a concrete wall, you're going to have that textured look. So let's put all right, looks good. Now what we're going to do is get the back pressed. And since we have our laser already lined up here, we're gonna kind of help us, it's gonna help us kind of go for a guided point. So let's go up from the collar right here. We are gonna go up right here to the collar. Okay. It's gonna be a little different, guys, because the collar looks like it's like kind of almost bleeding through. So I think it would be best to kind of push it up. This might cause a little bit of a delay in pressure wise too as well. But as you could tell from the design point, I think this will work out a lot better. So what we're gonna do is have this set right here. Looks good. Now what we're gonna do is just line this up accordingly. We want to get it to like the two edges right here. You see how these two look almost leveled? Okay. So I'm just going to put it up from right here. All right. There we go. And I'm just going to tape both edges right here. Just making sure that we have it stable. One more right here in the middle. And then here's what I'm gonna do, is pull it up so we don't get that resistance on that. And then now we're able to press the whole thing. All right, this is good for pressing. Again, would always recommend a 15-second wait, guys. If you put tape, it kind of gives you that added 15 seconds already, but all right, it's still pretty hot, but again, it still comes out clean. Awesome. All right, real quick, I'm just gonna do a second press with the matte finishing sheet. All right, it's looking good. Let me check it. All right, let's take a closer look at this. take a closer look at the front. Wow. Honestly, if someone told me that they spray painted this on, I would completely believe them. It looks exactly what it looks like, okay? It looks spray painted on. It looks nice. It even feels even better. Honestly, even like a paint type of feel, like this is what it's giving me. I don't know if you hear that roughness. But all right, let's check the back. All right, let's take a closer look. Guys, this little drip effect definitely gives me the whole tag feel. This looks incredible. This looks so good. Wow. Yeah, even the texture too as well. Everything feels amazing. We did great, guys. We did great. All through AI. Wow. All right, well. And there you have it. We turned a digital design into a realistic spray paint tag using Kittl. That's a full tee build from blank to finished print. If you guys picked up something new or felt inspired, make sure to like the video, drop a comment telling us which design was your favorite, and subscribe for more DTF print tips and creative breakdowns.